Well, it had laser beams and there was fight sequences and it looked cool, so it must have been a cool movie. No. You fucking idiot. You fucking retard. You don't know anything about storytelling. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And we need to talk about Supergirl. Let's just get into it. So the second film to start off this DCEU reboot under James Gunn, after the wishy-washy kind of lackluster performance, or I guess you say box office, of Superman, audiences are kind of torn on that one, but I don't think audiences are torn at all on this film. This isn't a Superman review, that's why I'm kind of just like tiptoeing around, not really getting into it. But Supergirl is the second film introducing the wider world, and it's basically a film you've seen before, because you have seen Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, this director is trying to do James Gunn Jr., and he's basically... I don't know what he's doing. Look, a lot of things have been said about Supergirl that are spot on, and I'm going to reiterate some of them. I try not to listen to a lot of reviews before I make mine, because I don't want to get, accused of saying the same thing everybody else does, but I also say the same thing everybody else does. Anyway, look, this is a complete carbon copy, in my opinion, of trying to make a Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, you're trying to impress your boss with your movie. She's just like Star-Lord. She's unlikable. It's not Kara from the comic books. It's Kara from a story that wasn't even really that popular when it came out. And they happened to make a very humble and... like, a character that didn't need to be fucking messed with in the first place. Like, who Kara Zor-El was as a young person discovering her powers, wanting to do good, kind of a bit naive, can't control her powers so much, and she's got a little bit more of the Kryptonian lineage inside of her, so losing her home means more to her, so she deals with that. But she wasn't a bitch. This Supergirl's a bitch. Look, the movie's flat and stupid. The acting is horrible. Bad choices all around. All the criticism is warranted. It looks weird. I got Rebel Moon vibes from it. I got Zack Snyder Rebel Moon vibes from it. And I don't want to really just go into Amelia Alcock's performance, but Jesus, what was the director thinking? It's just bad and cringy. You go from... lately, guys, I've been extremely bored with movies. Now you're getting into the bad and the cringy. The storyline is stupid. The bad guy, stupid. A wasted cameo with Lobo. What did they think, we were going to come see this movie because Lobo was in it, not doing Lobo shit? I mean, I guess it was kind of Lobo. I don't know. The Lobo scenes didn't do anything for me. She wasn't fucking heroic. Her power set's a little bit different than Clark's. I don't know what she does. She kills people. She's mean. I don't know what's likable. That little side companion chick, I can't even think of her name, with the fucking sword. Like, who gives a shit? There's just fucking wooden acting. The special effects look just like Guardians of the Galaxy. It had Rebel Moon vibes. The acting was bad. The fucking music was awful. Why the fuck are they playing modern American Earth-like music in these galaxies, in these fucking places all over the galaxy? There are thousands of light years and maybe even millions. Who the fuck knows? They're nowhere near Earth. Why they fuck Earth songs? I don't understand that. She wears a trench coat, has a fucking earphones. It's all about music and attitude. It's a fucking look, boss. I can make a movie just like you. What did they think, we're going to fall in love with this Supergirl? Her arc wasn't any... She didn't have one. She's not any different. She didn't, decide not to be a suffocating bore of a bitch who makes weird faces and kills people just because she can. She's edgy. I have to show you how cool I am at all times. What really makes me mad is that people will like this. They're making these movies for somebody. I don't know who the fuck you are. When you make these movies, you isolate the fans and you go after the Reggies or the norms who wouldn't know a good movie if it's shat in their face. 9 times out of 10, when you hear somebody talk about a good movie or a bad movie, they're a normie. They're a normie. They're not a film buff or a film historian or a filmmaker themselves, so they just come at it with this sheen or shine or, well, it had laser beams and there was fight sequences and it looked cool, so it must have been a cool movie. No. You fucking idiot. You fucking retard. You don't know anything about storytelling or the visual medium that is cinematic, that is designed to be different when it's a film, when it's a movie, than a book or a comic book. There's a way of doing it. That's why there's film fucking school. So, I don't know who they're making these fucking movies for. Bad casting choices, bad decisions all around. I'm not loving this new start to the DCU. I'm not loving it all. This movie was awful and boring, bad casting choices. All the criticisms you guys have seen, it's warranted. Just put it on top of that. I don't know where they're going with it. Superman, I had mixed reviews with that. I started off positive, but I was hit with a nostalgia bug, and I had to watch it with real lenses on, and it's not that great. It should have been a fucking blockbuster. It should have been something that's so mega and huge. It's a Superman movie, and it was just like, what? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's talking about it 2 days later. We have a fucking huge problem with this, with society and filmmaking. Huge fucking problem with attention spans and moving on, and nothing is epic. Nothing is of scope. There's too many options. There's too many streaming services, too many entertainment systems. People trying to get everyone's attention and money. Shit is made for sloppy. People are doing it for their own justifications, put their own stank on it, doing it for their own social justice warrior bullshit, and then getting mad at you when you say it's shit and calling you istophobe or this or that because you don't like it, because you can tell it's technically not a good movie regardless because you have some skill behind what you're saying, and people ostracize you and criticize you. It's warranted. You put yourself out there as an artist, you put yourself out there as a person at all, you get criticism. It's your job to fucking ignore it and let it go if it bothers you so damn much. But it doesn't mean they're not wrong. This movie sucks. This is my non-scripted, blunt, had a beer or two opinion of this movie after sitting on it for a day. No filters here, guys. I don't want anything from you but some comments and some views. Nothing. I will never sell you anything. I don't care about monetization. I don't give two fucking turtle shits. You need to hear a non-filtered approach. And it doesn't have anything to do with my education. I don't want to get in that comment. Just because you curse or you get straight to the point does not mean you're fucking stupid or incapable of having an intelligent conversation or what you're saying isn't right. Stand by your guns, guys. This movie, not good technically. It does not hold up to the 5 pillars at all. The acting, wonky. Direction, shitty. Story, stupid. Acting, horrible. And the soundtrack, is not memorable. The best scenes are when Superman's in the movie. I'll stand by that 100%. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single comment, even if it's bad. I don't give a shit. If you like us, maybe hit the like button. Maybe hit the subscribe button. I don't know. It's up to you. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this film? Have you seen the film? Am I right? Am I wrong? The comments is where you need to let me have it. I appreciate every single one of you, all you 51 of you subscribers, and if you're new here, I appreciate you too. Thanks so much for sticking around. I'll see you in the next video.